Hey friends, Joe the Farmer here, and in today's video we're going to do a little continuation of maintaining the Ventrac. Just recently put the suspension seat on. That's another video if you want to check that out. I'll leave a link to it here. In this one we're going to change the blades on the tough cut deck. I haven't done this in about a year. I can see they're starting to get pretty dull, and we put it through a lot. We run over trees with it, we hit rocks with it. You know, it's a tough cut deck. It's like a rotary cutter, it's more like a bush hog, but these blades are a little bit sharper, which I'll show you. But first, we need to get the deck pulled up and out of the way. I'm not gonna lie, that's a chore because this thing is heavy. It's all steel. So I think the deck weighs 600 or 700 pounds. Getting that thing up and secured is gonna be important, and then give us a place to work under it. And I'll kind of go through a little bit about what the blades look like now after a year of pretty heavy use, and then what the new ones look like. And there's even a configuration of how they spin. So these wasps are going to, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Let's get to changing these blades out. With one cotter pin, this entire deck cover comes off. Some of the newer Ventrac decks actually have hydraulic decks where you can, you hit a button, the deck comes up. That would be amazing. The new tough cut deck actually has that. Ours is an older machine, 3 years old, 2 years old, 3 years old, and it just doesn't have that feature. Okay, just to be sure that I show this to you, because this is extremely important for safety. If you don't have a hydraulic lift, the bolts usually are these old pins. I have a cotter pin in there right now because I lost one, but they usually are in here. But when you lift the deck past that point, this piece right here, or that hole, is where you can lock it in, to where I have one there and one there. I use two of them. One probably would have been fine, but to me, I mean, another 10 seconds to be safe makes more sense. Okay, so as you can see, this is a dual-sided design. So the Ventrac authentic blades, the ones that come from the factory, they're super hard. They really, really are durable, but see how it has like an actual edge on it? Not like a rotary cutter where it's going to be more blunt and kind of curved off. This particular one, it will cut grass pretty nicely if you want it to. And I could take these off and resharpen them, but really the plan is the ones that have a good edge on it, I'm just going to flip them over, because so two of these turn this way and one turns the opposite way to almost create a suction. So you're usually always changing two blades at a time and flipping one. So that's the plan, and I'm really prayerful that the impact is going to take, that's not my impact. Anyway, the impact will take the bolts off without having to use a breaker bar and really kind of have to get after it. But if that's what we have to do, that's what we're going to do. All right, well, they were on there pretty good. The breaker bar wins every time, though. If you look here at these blades, this particular one, let me pull this off. So that guy is pretty chewed up after rocks and stumps and trees and everything else. But all I have to do is flip the blade, because the other side's perfectly fine. So, easy fix. While I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and hit those grease zerks. Nice and sharp. All right, so we need to do the same with this one. This one's not terrible. You can kind of see there's still a pretty good blade right there, but this one, you know, that side's it's not terrible, but we're here doing the job, may as well change it. I know that one was, this one's probably the worst. And this last one has already been flipped, so I'm going to actually replace this one altogether with that new one. So like I said before, you're usually going through a process of where you're replacing one or two, and some are sacrificial lambs, but I don't know if I explained this either. This last one is a reverse thread. So you're going to go forward on your drill, for lack of a better description, instead of going backwards. So two of them are normal, this one's a reverse thread. Don't ask me how I know that. Spent a little bit of time figuring that out the first time I was trying to get it off. Well, we've had a lot of people ask about how to change the blades on a tough cut deck, how the tough cut deck really works, and how easy it is to maintain. In this video, you kind of saw that. It's not difficult to do. Just remember that one of these is reverse threaded. You flip the blades over really whenever you want to have them done, and these could be resharpened or re-edged, but they're really not that expensive when you order them from Ventrac. So I appreciate y'all watching this video. We're gonna get this thing out to work in the field, and we'll catch you in the next one. Joe the Farmer, we out.
Suiting up. It's allergy season.
It's always allergy season.
I know, but right now it's goldenrod, and I ain't playing.
We're gonna get her a camera so she can get a little bit of footage of her mowing. Off she goes. She's gotten so good at that machine that it's handy. She can go out there and do that mowing, and I can do some other things in here.